Trump being called a clown. We are here to stand up and say he is not one of us.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. About a month or so back, I did a video right here where I compared Donald Trump to an orangutan, and I was legitimately shocked at how many of you got upset with me in the comments. You said it was insulting to orangutans to compare them to Trump, which is probably fair. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that clowns are now getting pissed off too. And I'm not clowning around. The head of Clowns Without Borders, who knew that was a thing? He wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post today that is definitely a pie in the face for Donald Trump, a man who wears more makeup than a clown ever could. And I've got the highlights from that article, plus, and this is hard to believe, more video clips from actual clowns that have had it with the three-ring circus happening in Washington. So go ahead, hit subscribe to Really American Media, and let's cram into this clown car of a story. And I've got to say, like a lot of commentators, I have called Trump a clown about 1 million times, and I often use this picture. It's one of my favorites. And it never occurred to me that I might actually be insulting real clowns and disrespecting my own family. Yeah, fun fact, and this is 100% true. My great uncle was Bozo the Clown. You know who that is, right?
Bozo?
No.
B-O-Z-O.
Sorry.
You've never heard of Bozo the Clown?
No.
Yeah, I'm with George Costanza. Who doesn't know who Bozo the Clown is? And this picture right here, this is actually my great uncle, Howell Urich, as Bozo the Clown on the set of the old TV show. And I got to tell you, I showed my son this picture when he was like 8 years old, and it scared the hell out of him, thanks to Pennywise and Stephen King. And thanks to Pennywise, clowns have had a rough go of it lately. And while none of them are protesting the serial killer Pennywise comparison, being compared to Trump, that's a bridge too far.
We demand that all media institutions and political pundits cease and desist use of the term clown to describe him as such.
So as I read my morning news today, I felt I had to call attention to this op-ed in the Washington Post by Tim Cunningham, who is the president of the nonprofit group Clowns Without Borders. These guys travel the world to bring laughter to kids in war-torn or underdeveloped countries. It's noble work. And Tim writes, quote, "Let's find a better metaphor to despise and depose fascism. Keep clown out of Trumpian comparisons, and for that matter, all politics. Offer clown the respect it deserves and invoke us for good in alliance with other artists, activists, and humans who believe in a better, happier world."
And clowns are anti-Trump. So to call Trump a clown is against clowns.
So the clown president said, no, not Trump. We got to stop saying that. Yes, this guy, Tim Cunningham, went on to say, quote, "For centuries, clowns have been uniting people in laughter, levity, and creativity. That's what real clowns have to offer. If you're still stuck on the broken comparison ingrained in our national dialogue, here's an alternative. Try buffoon," which is hilarious and accurate. But hey, clowns, do you have any other words that we can call Trump?
Alternatively, we recommend the following words to describe him. Liar!
Yeah! Bigot!
Yeah! Narcissist!
Oh, yeah!
Well, those are all great options, and they're not clowning around. I mean, they are, but they're also being very serious. Anyway, back to the op-ed. Tim added, quote, "Our joyful work has been diminished into an insult. Every election season, the word clown resurfaces to compare tumultuous Washington politics to a circus. Political commentators and social media users are not the only ones who wrongfully sling this jibe. Clown is used by almost everyone to belittle those seen as foolish or incompetent. The more we mistreat the word, the more we lose understanding of a sacred art form. And now I officially feel like a dick. I'm sorry, Uncle Howell, and I'm sorry to all the clowns. And I guess I need to burn this picture right here. Clearly, clowns are better informed than the mega sheep. And my apologies to sheep."
Clowns stand for freedom. They stand for the right to self-express. They stand for the right to be whoever you want to be in the world. And that's what America stands for, the right to pursue happiness, and clowns represent happiness.
And if you didn't show up to any of the No Kings protests, at least these clowns did. And I'm using that term literally, not as an insult.
Well, we come to all these protests because this is such an important time to be standing up for your democracy. Non-violent protest out in the streets is the thing that can change the world. And so we're here being part of that.
And if you're watching this video right now, you're also here to be part of the resistance. And I thank you for that. My family thanks you for that. So like this video, share it, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, available everywhere, including right here on this YouTube page. I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media, and all right, clowns, make us laugh and make us think.
2, 4, 6, 8, please do not associate with Trump. Trump, down with Trump. Trump, down with Trump. Up with clowns, 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 down with Trump. I am Trump, over me. I'm Trump, 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 Trump. Ignoramus.
God bless you.
Tiny hands.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're fired.